Welcome to the show. I'm Kathy Ireland. Protecting our city's infrastructure and resources is extremely important. Mifram Security is dedicated to just that and is working to protect both public and private property with a wide range of defensive products and innovative anti-terror solutions. Mifram Security President Amos Klein and consultant Colonel Mike Howard, retired U.S. Marine, are here to talk about the company's protective solutions. Welcome, gentlemen.
Good to be here, Kathy.
Amos, can you tell us a bit about the types of clients you work for and who can benefit from Mifram Security's products?
We started with military, but right now we are more like civilian because there is no really a big war running around in the world in the last 10 years. And if it is, it's not Western war. Okay? It could be, Russians attacking here, but nothing big. So basically, the warfare came to the civilian part. So we are providing security for Olympics. We're providing for the Olympics in 2006 and for the next coming Olympics. We're providing security for in Australia, it's called the Commonwealth Games. We provided 1,000 barriers just for the Commonwealth Games, and we won a trophy for innovational security over there. We protected the whole thing. And we provided the security for holy places, temples, churches, synagogues, and of course critical infrastructure. Every infrastructure you can dream of, starting from water, sewage, electrical, power stations, telephone communications.
And Amos, what types of threats does Mifram Security help clients protect themselves against?
Various kinds of. We started with kindergartens, safe rooms in kindergartens, safe rooms in schools. We are now in one of the states in the US for a pilot to prevent kids to be killed by those shooters that are running in those schools. We have upgraded a lot of infrastructure that is being used for years that didn't have any solution for security for the Scud missiles and the others. We just provided foldable systems. We do barriers that protect infrastructure, sports events, all these kind of things. And we do a lot of mobile things. Most of the Mifram equipment by DNA should be mobile, should be lightweight, should be easy to deploy, should be zero maintenance, and should be long lasting.
Colonel Howard, which Mifram products do you work with?
Oh, I like to sing the praises of Mifram just because it saved the lives of Marines and soldiers that were under my command. The gear that I saw up front and personal was that mobile vehicle barrier. And it's a whole family of barriers because if you want to stop, crowds outside your building, there's a kind of a pedestrian model. And I love the Israeli approach to it because it's kind of like Jujitsu. You have this barrier, but the base that supports it is on the crowd side. So when the crowd moves up and tries to push against that barrier, they're pushing against their own weight. So it's an amazing piece of gear. Well, they do the same thing with a 40-ton truck moving 50 miles an hour. You just upgrade how big and strong that barrier is. All the components can be moved by a single person. You can move them around. The heavier ones, you may need some light utility support like a forklift. But that truck moving at 50 miles an hour, when it hits that barrier, it's jujitsu. The base of the barrier comes up and guts the vehicle and flips it up into the air, and it falls down on itself, and it cannot continue. Simple, but to make things simple, you gotta really do your homework. And these guys have done it because they've been living in a corner of the world that isn't real friendly.
For over 50 years, Israel-based Mifram Security has been creating and developing mobile vehicle barriers to help mitigate the threat of mobile vehicles attacks globally. Recently, Mifram Security facilitated the installation of security barriers for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Salt Lake City, Utah. The company was contracted to provide support to the church and its visitors during special events in conjunction with the holiday season. In hopes of alleviating any public danger, Mifram Security mobile vehicle barriers were positioned at a variety of locations adjacent to the church to increase protection for the public and visitors that were celebrating a major holiday event. With mobile vehicle barriers uniquely designed to be extremely deployable, lightweight, and easy to set up, Mifram Security provides protection solutions for a wide range of military and police forces, first response units, civilian bodies, international integrators, and law enforcement agencies.
Amos, what is most meaningful to you about this work?
I have 25 people that I know that I saved literally with our ballistic protected shields just in the south part of Israel. I don't know how many they will save more. I know that a lot of families in Israel are sleeping very well while we have wild times over in Israel because they are in my shelters. And I know that there are a lot of municipalities and organizations that could count on our barriers to stop ramming vehicles to come into their bases. We protected the army bases, we protected so many civilians all over. So I think it's kind of getting me a lot of feedback, good feedback.
Well, congratulations to both of you, and
Thank you so
Amos
much.
and Colonel Howard. It sounds like Mifram Security is filling a real need for physical protection in this country and around the globe. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you, Kathy. Every day is a
you.
gift.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it is. And thank you for watching. I'm Kathy Ireland.